Hello everybody, welcome to another commission video. It's kind of a commission, it's yet again another project we've got here. It's not so much a commission as it is, wow, it's really dark in here. It's not so much a commission as much as it is a project that I have to do with a group. We decided to make a comic. I wanted to make a comic. They probably shouldn't have been in the group with me. They probably actually wanted to write more than they wanted to make a comic, because they had no artistic skill. But you know, it's fine. I like doing comics, but I did not agree with my friend, or it's not my friend, my coworker's theory. I gotta do it anyway. It's like doing a commission. You can't have your opinion on the work. You just do what they need you to do. We learned about, man, it's already like red in this video. Here I put a piece of paper up and then it turns blue. And then it turns red again. We learned about a guy who was found frozen in ice named Ötzi, or however the fuck you pronounce it. And our job was to like make a description of how he died, because he was like allegedly murdered. Here's what my teammates wrote, word for word, verbatim. The first panel that I illustrated was, the writing was, he died from exhaustion and bleeding out. Second one that they wrote was, at first he was trying to find somebody to help him because he got beaten very badly by the other village. And the next one that I haven't illustrated yet is, before he had gotten beaten, he was trying to get food for his village because they was running low on food stock. And then the next one was, but he had to take care of his family first. I don't like the family part. That's my problem. I like the idea of getting food for the village, but I don't like the part about the take care of your family thing. We should have done more story, and originally we were going to, but then we were like, nah, fuck it. This is our story, because why not? I probably could have done more if I really wanted to. It wasn't my theory. I didn't say what my theory was. Only one person said their theory, and then we just went with it. Here's the first panel, which I illustrated for the, he died because he was beaten and bleeding out, or from exhaustion. And the next one was when he was trying to find someone to help him. It's very, I'm trying to make it graphic so that I enjoy it more. See, he's got the arrow stuck in his back. Because when they found him, he had like an arrow stuck in his back. I have to illustrate the part where it says before he had gotten beaten, he was trying to get food. I don't know how to do that. I'm trying to think. Be pointing at like a deer on top of a hill in the distance. This is like a really amazing angle of the video. Just like the top of my beanie. I'll show you guys me working. How about, so you have something to look at least. I'm gonna also like talk about things and shit, which I usually do when I do a commission. Ötzi, I did not actually find out how he actually died. We're gonna find out tomorrow how he actually died. Ötzi was a man that they found like mummified, frozen in ice. For whatever fucking reason. He was murdered, apparently, because they did some investigation on his dead body, and they found out he was possibly murdered, because he had a lot of, like, blunt force trauma. He had, like, an optical fracture. Not optical, orbital fracture. That's pretty much what it was. It was optical. An orbital fracture is when, like, your eye socket is completely, like, fucked. It's just busted, and, like, the eye is just messed. I'm of course doing like outlines for this. Like I started doing guidelines, and that really helps. Do guidelines and then make your final lines. I don't know how to do this part. I've never really had to draw a character from behind before. Interesting. This is a new experience for me. I'll draw the hat first. They found him in like near perfect condition. He was just mummified, frozen in ice. He was like 5,300 years old or something. Still like stuck in the ice. They found him with like a bearskin cap or bearskin hat, whatever the fuck it was. Wearing like grass socks, which is crazy weird. That's one of the things that taught them, that like showed them, not taught them, that this guy was definitely not from the time. The front of his face, maybe the beard continues up to this side. He had like a long gray beard. Obviously I didn't do it gray in the drawing, because you can only go so far with a pencil, you know. Other info about Ötzi, I don't really know anything else other than they found him frozen in ice. Usually I have a topic, and I actually do have a good topic that I want to make like a standalone video for, but I just decided, hey, why not throw it in here. Artist block and how to deal with it is one of the hardest questions an artist can answer, I would say. Artist block is definitely not an easy thing to handle, especially if you're new to art. Watch me get like flagged for using Nazi symbolism, because this guy's got like his hand raised in the air, he's pointing at something for this panel. The teacher's like, you use Nazi symbolism? No, you didn't though. It looks like it when I did the weird design. Dealing with artist block. There's a whole series that I found from one of the guys. I subscribe to a lot of drawing channels because I'm just interested in stuff like that. I like to hear people's opinions, and it's usually not like. Usually the channels I subscribe to, they don't talk about drawing while they're drawing. They talk more about like, oh, I've been having great experiences recently. Like, I found Peter Draws, and that's probably my new favorite internet artist. Yeah, he has, his name is Peter Draws. I'll actually go and, like, save the playlist when I'm done with this, just so that it's, like, in my saved playlists. So you guys can go to my channel and, like, check out the Coping with Artist Block series that he did. He did a series a while ago, I think it was, like, 2015, 2014, where he made like activities that you can do where he's like, I think my favorite one that I still haven't tried yet was I think it was like you start by making a circle, and then from that circle you make a line, and then off of that line you can choose to make another circle or another line, and then you just do that for the entire drawing. That was probably the one that I watched, and I like the idea the most. He's got a whole bunch of ideas like that. So the next panel I drew, there's like him pointing at a deer in the distance, because he's the story goes on and he's like looking for food. It's fucking just, I could probably do better if I like took time to do this. I have other homework things that I need to do that are probably much more important than this, but I just want to get this done. I have a lot of like things that I have to do that I have to draw, so I might make 2 commission videos in one. I might actually like turn into a drawing channel for a while. So many things I have to do. Next panel is he had to take care of his family first. How am I gonna do that? I'm gonna have like him holding a stone tablet with like a picture of his family carved into it. It's a good idea actually, but there's no stone tablet that he had. He didn't have a stone tablet. Oh, he had tattoos though. Shit, good thinking. Me. Why, thank you. Me. Okay, I'm gonna do his like arm is rolled up. How do you draw like a muscular arm? I've never had to do that before. I'm gonna go get like a reference photo. But yeah, this guy, he's got like a lot of artist block videos, like 5. And I'll like go save the playlist so you guys can check it out. Every artist has their own way of dealing with artist block. Me personally, I just kind of like step away from my work for a while. Because usually it's like, it's the work that takes away my imagination. Or the art. Okay. Oh, this will be really quick. Arm muscles. Need a drawing reference. Drawing. So I got arm muscles drawing. That'll give you a good idea of what you need to draw. Flexing, that's what I wanted. So I can draw his arm. Like a strong dude. They said he was a hunter. So can't find like, that's probably not good either. I need like a side view like so. I'm like comparing my arm to what the drawing should look like. So I need to draw that. Legs. Not exactly the most interesting thing, I'd admit. Just looking for a fucking drawing thing. Sure, I'll do this one, because I'm fine with that one. How am I going to do this? Need an area where the, like, sleeve would be rolled up. I need, like, a close view, so you can see a tattoo of what his family looks like. Kind of like a rolled up sleeve. I'm really not going into detail with this as much as I can, I'd say. Could probably definitely do better. If I had more time, I'd definitely do a better job, I'd say. Elbow. Going into actually a little bit more detail with the arm. I just realized I didn't realize how much detail I put into the muscles. Why does muscle have a C in it? I never thought about that. Kind of retarded, isn't it? Sorry, pardon my language. It's kind of mentally handicapable, isn't it? That makes it look better. It looks like I blended it with the just white paper. I have like a tattoo of his family. A waifu tattoo. Oh my god. That'd be funny. Alright, I got the arm reference. Now I have more arm room so I can use my arm, my real arm. Put a little bit more detail into that. Here's a quick pro tip. You can see. And sneezed. You know, I have a blending stump around. Like, here I've got the muscle. I want to take that really dark line and blend it a little bit more with the grays and whites. I'm going to take my eraser. I use this kind because it's more precise. Just going to rub it across just a little bit. So it blends just right. Now it's not such a strong black. Now it looks like it's more of a shadow, I'd say. I'm going to put a little bit more shade work into that elbow. And then you're going to take your eraser and just stroke it across the shaded area. Lightly. In whichever way the line is flowing also. Sometimes you can use some of the extra graphite on the eraser to like touch up your lines. Make them longer, make them thicker. That's one hell of a muscly arm, but it doesn't look right when it's coming out of the sleeve like that. Who cares? What language do you suppose Ötzi spoke? I don't care. Do you have a daughter or a son? Who knows? I'm gonna look up, like... I think he was found in the east. I want to check Sweden. Or, really quick, where was Ötzi found? That's the first thing that comes up. The Alps. The Alps. The Alps. Oh, he was found in the Ötzi Alps, hence his nickname Ötzi. That's near the mountain and the border between Austria and Italy. Wow. So, like, Austrian or Italian. Oh. Iceman. Try to find where he was on the map. Was he in Germany? Or was he in Italy? In the Alps. So that's Italy. He's like in Italy. So would he speak? Would he speak Italian or Austrian? Oh God, I don't know. English to Austrian or Italian? Come on, decide. Well, there probably weren't like really developed languages yet. I'm just gonna say Italian because he's closer to Italy than he is to Austria. Italian. My family. My family, my love. La mia, that's la mia famiglia, il mio amor. That's how you say it in Italian. My family, my love. Put a comma there. Have some decency, for Christ's sake. Put a comma. La mia famiglia, comma, il mio amor. Is it amore or amor? Amore. I think it might be amore. La mia famiglia, il mio amor. Translation is my family, comma, my love. It means something. At least it means something. Come on. There. That's the final panel. La mia famiglia, il mio amore. It's Italian for my family, my love. There you go. I'm fucking done now. I am absolutely done now. Product title. I don't know what it's called. Ötzi. Ötzi the Iceman. That's one thing done. How many more things do I have another commission to do. So the next video is going to be another commission. I don't wear my glasses when I draw.